Okay, gentlemen, I trust that you're okay. Welcome to the other side, man. Man, I hope you watched the last video, man. Like and subscribe if you like it. For the new guys, man, welcome to the other side, baby. Okay, man. As you can see in the title, today's video we're going to be talking about why planning is very important. In fact, why it is crucial for you to move from one level to another level. If you like how that sounds, let's get so planning, right? On my last video, I talked a little bit about it on the 6 steps to build discipline. I talked about how you need to set a clear vision, and then plan exactly the steps how you're going to reach that vision. If you want to understand and get everything about it, go and watch my last video. I'll try to link it up there so that you can watch it. So yeah, so I won't get that deep into into everything. So I'll just go direct straight to why you need planning in your life. So first and first, it's not just planning, because people sometimes they plan shit in their head type shit. So whereby you're even planning on doing something, you just plan it in your head. That it's I wouldn't say it's plan when it's still in your head, because sometimes you need to materialize it. You need to write it down. You need to draw it. You need to each step of the way. You need to say it to make it more realistic, because it's different when you put it out here. When you write it step by step and everything. Yeah, putting it in the world. It's becoming more realistic, and that you are now chasing something that is at least more realistic. You're now going towards something that is realistic, whereas if something is just in your mind. I know it's a small point, but it's something that one of the first things you gotta do when you're planning. You need to write down your ideas, draw, scratch, do. I know some of us, we're not Da Vinci's and stuff, but you need to write them to make them more realistic. Planning is also a way that you can use to see if you've gone anywhere basically in life, where between where you started and everything. Because when you have a plan, when you've written it down and it's now more realistic, it's no longer in the world in your head, it's now in the world, it's more realistic. It's when you write it down, right? It's like you can see day by day, where that day, a month passes, a week, a year, you can see that I haven't moved from what I'd planned. I haven't done this, and this to get where I want to go. So that's one of the perks of writing down your stuff. Is you can see your progress basically. You can see your progress, whether you're progressing or not, or you're just stagnating, you're still in the same place, which makes it very different from someone who has stuff in his head. You don't have something realistic to really outline whether you haven't really done shit. So when you're planning, that's one very key component that's very, very important. You need to write your shit down in order for you to trust me, it helps a lot. I'm speaking from experience. Another thing I got to talk about in my last video was about planning about long-term goals and short-term goals. This one is very, very important, because sometimes with the long-term goals, they might be clashing against what, like the position where you're currently in your life. Maybe you're still living with your parents, and then on your long-term goals you're supposed to be doing this shit, and then they clash. So you're supposed to make short-term goals and long-term goals, and your short-term goals are supposed to match or somehow mimic your long-term goals, so that even when you reach your short-term goals, they're getting you closer to your long-term goal, something like that. So that's one thing we talk about in our last video. If you're interested, you can watch it. You need to, when you're planning, you need to make short, you say these are my short-term goals. I want to get this and done, this and done, and then you make long-term goals. It helps you in planning very well. So when you're now planning whatever you're planning for, in this case we're talking about your life, your future. You're the one who is in charge. You plan for it. No one plans it for you. So in that case, you make your short-term goals, and you have your short-term and long-term goals. When you've created those, they are easy to put in your plan in action. And when I talk about plan, I mean actionable steps that will help you go get towards your goal. Because at the end of the day, you have to have a goal in life. You can't just move around like, you can't just drift around. And if you don't have one, you need to start looking for one right now. Right now, you can't live. There's no life that is fulfilling. That is, or is you're just motionless. You have no fucking purpose. You need to have a purpose of where you're going in life. And last thing, guys, I didn't plan on making this a very long term. Now I'm mixing my words. I'm mixing my words. I didn't plan to make this a very long video. It's just going to be like a short, quick video. Something for you guys to meditate upon. Since I haven't said much in this video, I was just elaborating some points on what I said in the last video. But another video is coming out, so watch out, man. Watch out. You're gonna be consistent, man. 2023. This is our year, man. This is our fucking year. So yeah. Last but not least, I was gonna talk about planning. Plan all the way to the end, guys. I need to repeat this shit. Plan all the way to the end. You can't just plan and then blah 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 blah. No, no, whatever, whatever. You need to know your end game. This is where I'm going to end up. When you when you don't know where you're gonna end up, it's hard for you to come up with even goals and stuff. When you know this is where I'm going, this is where I'm gonna end up. And when I talk about the end game, I'm talking about where you see yourself at last. I'm talking about you're 80 and shit. Where do you see your fucking self? The end game type shit. You need to plan all the way to the end. That's one of the laws of power. If you've read 48 laws of powers, I haven't read it, but it's one of the laws there. You need to plan all the way to the end. That's it, guys. That's the video of the day. If you like it, like and subscribe. If you like the video, you push us through the algorithm and stuff. So yeah, watch out for another video. Slaughter out.